The tense security triangle between China, Taiwan, and the United States. As China sees Taiwan as a breakaway province and prioritizes unification, while the US views Taiwan's security as strategically important. China's One China policy clashes with US support for Taiwan, leading to friction. China's growing assertiveness, including frequent military drills, raises concerns about the potential blockade or conflict. Taiwan's importance goes beyond geopolitics due to its role in semiconductor manufacturing and its strategic location. We explore Neorealism to explain China's actions, yet also acknowledge the need to consider internal factors and broader interactions between states. Militarily, China is flexing its muscles. Defense spending has skyrocketed to build a world-class military by 2027. Modernization efforts focus on cyberspace, space exploration, and AI. The creation of the Strategic Support Force allows China to project its military power globally. This expansion is driven by China's desire for regional dominance, particularly in the Asia-Pacific, where it clashes with the US for hegemonic purposes. Overall, China's pursuit of power is multifaceted. It leverages economic influence, diplomacy, and military displays to shape the world according to its interests. China's rise as a superpower, fueled by economic and military, might or will undoubtedly reshape the global landscape in the years to come, despite the challenges it faces.
When analyzing this phenomenon through the lens of realist IR theory, several key points emerge. The situation is understood within the context of the anarchic international system, where states compete for power and security. China's actions are seen as a response to the shifting global landscape towards a potential bipolar or multipolar world order. The realist perspective, particularly neorealism and hegemonic theory, helps explain China's behavior. Neorealism posits that states seek to maximize their security in an anarchic system, often engaging in zero-sum games where one state's gain is perceived as another's loss. China's assertive actions towards Taiwan, such as military drills and diplomatic maneuvers, are interpreted as efforts to enhance its regional influence and security. Essentially, further leverage over Taiwan can also be seen as China trying to grapple regional influence away from its rival, the US. China's rise as a global superpower and its strategic interests in East Asia, particularly regarding Taiwan, are seen as natural responses to the diminishing post-Cold War hegemony of the United States. Taiwan's status as a democratic ally of the US adds complexity, making it a vocal point in the competition between China and the US for regional dominance. Moreover, China's economic leverage in Southeast Asia through initiatives like the Belt Road Initiative and its influence over organizations like ASEAN further complicate the geopolitical landscape. These factors influence ASEAN states to maintain neutrality or lean more towards China, impacting regional dynamics and China's ability to exert influence. The realist perspective also highlights how China's actions are perceived as threats by the US, leading to increased American efforts to bolster Taiwan's defense and maintain a balance of power in the region. The strategic rivalry is characterized as a tug-of-war for influence, where each side seeks to secure its own position and prevent the other from gaining dominance, such as in the zero-sum game. Overall, China's aggression towards Taiwan reflects broader realist principles of state behavior in an anarchic international system, where power, security, and influence are paramount. The dynamics observed underscore the competition struggle between China and the US for regional supremacy, shaping current geopolitical tensions.
From neorealism point of view, we can see that the involvement between US and Taiwan, where security issues and the balance of power can be the factors that increase the tension between US and China. China sees US support for Taiwan as a challenge to its dominance in the region. This, of course, creates cycles of insecurity and also increases the potential for aggression. China finds it difficult to de-escalate due to the pressure from internal politics, which only makes matters more difficult. In neorealism perspective, it is emphasized that a power-centered approach can reduce the prospect for cooperation and also allow conflict to continue. The US helps Taiwan to strengthen its military by providing assistance in the form of advanced weapons and also joint exercise. This is considered to have angered China and ultimately had an impact on regional stability. China has increased its defense spending significantly with the aim of building a world-class military force by 2027. The focus of this includes progress in the fields of cyberspace, aerospace, and artificial intelligence. In order to maintain its strategic interests, especially in the Asia-Pacific region, China's strategy is reflected in its expansion, which often conflicts with U.S. interests. From Neorealism perspective, China's actions are a form of response to the chaotic global system where countries must be able to guarantee their own security. This could potentially lead to security dilemmas and arms race. In this dynamic, we can see that a country's defensive action can be perceived as a threat by other countries, which can increase global tension and also make it difficult for peaceful resolution.